Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be making some air fried chicken wings in my Power Air Fryer. We are experiencing a heat wave here in our town in Eugene, Oregon. It is 99 degrees today. So I stayed up all night last night and had all the windows and doors open, and to make sure that I was safe, I stayed up. So I washed and cleaned these chicken wings at about 5 o'clock this morning and cut off the tips, and they have been swimming in this buttermilk, tenderizing and moisturizing all day long. Shortly here, I've just taken them out of the refrigerator. I've been giving them a good stir off and on all day. Shortly here, I will be draining them and putting them in a colander and draining them to get off the excess buttermilk. And then I will be breading them with my original chicken crack, and I'm going to be having some of the nutrient-dense collard greens I made the other night and some white rice. Okay, so I'm going to let these come to room temperature a little bit, about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll be back. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. This has come to room temperature, and I have gone ahead and I've drained the wings, and I have flipped them and flopped them and drained them, and then I made this bag. Let me reach across here, paper towel. There's just water on the top of the colander. I am doing this exactly the way I saw it done on chickencrack.com. I put my chicken crack original seasoned flour into a brown paper bag. I am foregoing my butter bowl, my brand new butter bowl. I'm foregoing that today to do it exactly the way they did it at chickencrack.com. So they marinated it in buttermilk. Then they put some chicken crack original, and I used like a large handful of flour as well, because that is what they did on the chicken crack site. So I'm trying a couple new things today, a couple different things. I'm going to use this, my chicken crack with flour in it. I'm going to use a brown paper bag. I have drained my chicken. Oh, it's been draining at least for like 15 minutes. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to spray my trays. And I'm just going to get a little paper towel, because the spray kind of goes everywhere, so I really don't want to get it all over my butter dish. So once again, I am making my chicken featuring chicken crack. Chicken crack, chicken crack, chicken crack. Woohoo! Doing my happy dance with my chicken crack. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my chicken out of the way, and I am going to spray my trays. Okay, and now this is how I do this, because I do have these trays. I haven't seen a lot of people, they don't show this part. The people that I have seen that have the type of oven that I have, they don't show this part, like spraying the Evo on or anything. Avocado oil, whatever it is, they don't show this part. But this part is integral to the cook, in my opinion. So I show this part as well. I'll wipe a little bit of that oil off, and I'm going to come on back. Whoa! Whoops, my paper towel got in front and that went everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and give those another squirt. Make sure that I get it really well oiled today. I always get them really well oiled, but making an extra effort today. I do not want my breading to come off of my chicken. I really want all the breading to stay on the chicken. So I'm oiling my trays up really, really well. I'm not going to separate my drums and flats. I'm going to leave them together. So I have taken all of the tips off. And when you take the tips off, you know, don't throw those away. Put them in a plastic bag up in your freezer. And then one day when you need some good broth, like I just keep a bag going, a gallon-sized freezer bag going in my freezer. And anytime we have a little bit of chicken left over, or our tips, or whatever, any bones or carcass left, I'm going to have a carcass coming off of the rotisserie chicken that I'm going to be doing probably next week. And just save all of that, because you can make just a really good broth with that, and there's really no reason to waste it all and throw it away. Okay, now I'm going to bring my chicken back into the picture here, and my brown paper bag. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop, I think I'm going to do them 2 at a time this time. They are thoroughly drained, so I don't have to shake that part out. Excuse the noise as I do this the old-fashioned way, the way I used to always do my chicken. Back in the day, I never used, whoop, and you always want to have that, whatever part you want crispiest, you want to face down first. So I'm giving my chicken a good shake to make sure to tap off any of the excess breading. And I want my skin side to be the side that is the crispiest, so I am laying them skin side down. Okay, I'm going to drop 2 more down into my bag. Oh my goodness, I got flour in my eye. I got breading in my eye. We're going to carry on, but I have breading in my eye. Oh my goodness. Stings just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit in there where it didn't get, so I'm going to touch that up. A little bit right there too. Okay. That's my OCD coming out. Can't have any that's not thoroughly breaded. Okay, and I'm going to be putting 4 flat drum pieces on each tray. That one was a little big, so it didn't look like it was going to fit on that tray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's going to be 3 on one tray and 4 on another. I have to say it is a little bit messier this way. It's kind of, I don't know if it's my bag or if it's me or what, but kind of got stuff going everywhere. That is a big old wing and drumette. Okay. That one. I'm going to drop this last one into my bag. And whoops, I almost touched it with the wrong hand. I'm going to go ahead and move that up just a tad. Just a little bit. Move that out of the way so I can get this last piece on. And like I said, I'm trying a couple different things today. I added flour to the breading mix, as I had seen them do on the chicken crack site. I thoroughly drained the buttermilk off of my wings. However, we're right in the middle of a heat wave, so I prepared those at about 5 o'clock this morning, washed them, and put them in the buttermilk. So they've been swimming in buttermilk all day long. Okay, I've got everything on my trays. I'm going to wash my hands and I will be right back. Sparkling clean once again. You always want to be sure that anything that you're using, your countertop, your hands, everything is squeaky, sparkling clean. And now I am spraying my chicken, spritzing my chicken with my Evo sprayer. Turn this around. You want to make sure that you have no powdery spots. Your chicken will not be crispy if you don't wet down all of your breading. So this is a very important part right here. Took me a minute kind of to learn it, and some of my chicken didn't come out quite as crispy as I would have liked. But I'm new to air frying, so I've learned a lot, and I'm expecting these to come out absolutely perfect today. Okay, at least I'm making a really good effort at it. I'm going to go ahead and flip these over right now and spritz the other side. Once again, this is in hopes that I don't lose my breading later when I flip them during the cook. Okay, so now I'm going to use my left hand because I just touched the chicken with my right hand and I'm not left-handed. So here we go. I'm going to spritz this chicken. I'm kind of missing it. Haven't turned these over yet. No, I did. Oh, I know. I didn't turn them around to make sure the other side's done. Like I said, you want to make sure all of your powder is thoroughly wet down. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and turn them back over because I want the skin side up at the end so that it will be the crispiest. Whatever you want crispiest is what you'll want. Oh man, I always want to go in with my other hand. Is what you're going to want. Whatever you want crispiest is what you're going to want to be facing up during the last portion of your cook. So I want my skin to be nice and crispy, so I am putting them skin side down to begin with, and then just need a little oil right there. Don't see any reason when there's so much on the counter to spray anymore. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and pop these into my air fryer. This one will go on the top rack, the top slot. This second tray will go on the slot just below the rotisserie slot. Okay? So, oh, my hands are really, really oily. I haven't touched any chicken with this hand, but it is really oily. So I'm going to pick the chicken function, and that will cook for 40 minutes at 370 degrees. Okay, nothing's touching anywhere. Everything looks good. So I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes to rotate my shelves. I'll be back. It's been about 14 minutes. I'm going to rotate my shelves. Oh man, look, this girl's got skills, man. Check them out. Got skills. I'm telling you. That looks like it's coming along very nicely. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop these down one shelf because maybe it's actually the buttermilk that makes the difference, but they're browning too fast. and I don't want them to be burned. I am gonna keep doing this with this type of oven until I perfect it. I will not quit until I get it right. Okay, we're going back in again, and I'll be back. I'm like just in and out of the kitchen right now because I'm really trying to get this right with the buttermilk and the chicken crack, because I think it's going to give the utmost really delicious results. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think it's time that I take them out and I flip them over. We're down to 12 minutes left in the cook. Oh, those are looking lovely. Oh, let me get my teacup out of the way. Those are looking really nice. Okay. Now, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, bummer deal. Okay. I don't think that's going to make any difference. I'm sorry, I'm muttering to myself. I was really thinking that was not going to stick, and I so lost the entire breading. That was a little better. That's better. Better. Okay. I'm a little happier now. Sometimes it's all just about using the right tool for the job. Oh, lost a little breading there. I don't know, maybe next time I might just do them skin side up, because both sides get crispy, honestly. They really do. So I want the breading, I really, really want breading on both sides, but I really want it on the skin side. Like I said, I will not stop doing this until I get it perfected, until I get it right. We shall succeed. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I think it would be better if I did them the other way, in my particular kind of air fryer. I don't know, I've seen, I've watched a couple videos of that, tongue-tied, I've watched a couple videos of people that do have this kind of oven, and I've seen this one gentleman do really, really thick coating, and it doesn't stick like this. So I'm not exactly sure what my problem is, but once again, he doesn't show how he sprays the shells or anything, so that's the missing link. These shells are wiry, and so it's not like the bottom of a basket. Okay, we have 12 minutes to go, and I'll be back when they're done. Okay, my machine has just shut off. Oh, those are looking really good. I don't know. I think I should give them just another minute. No. I lift these off over onto a cooling rack that I have set inside of a, excuse me, set inside a cookie sheet so that they don't sweat, so that they can cool, so the air can circulate around them. Now I think that's interesting that the ones on the bottom shelf, whoops, browned more than the ones up closer to the heat, since I flipped them over, because I did not rotate the shelves since I flipped them over. Okay. And I think I've taken a couple things out of this cook. I think I'm going to cook them skin side up first next time, and then flip them over and cook them skin side down. But I am much happier with the results. I think they're going to be extremely tasty, and I'll be back, y'all, when I get this plated up. We have some really good nutrient-dense collard greens going on over here, and some white rice. So I will be back when I have it all plated up. Okay, everybody, I've got my meal plated up. I've got some rice with some butter, and I've got some of my nutrient-dense collard greens that I made the other day. If you haven't checked out that video, you might want to go check that out. I made a whole bunch of collard greens, so I took some out tonight out of the freezer so that we could have them as a side dish. So I have my fried chicken soaked in buttermilk, done with my chicken crack. Chicken crack. And I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out tonight. I'll know in about 2 seconds when I taste it. So as usual, I always like to finish my plate with some pink Himalayan salt and some fresh ground pepper. Fresh ground pink Himalayan salt and fresh ground pepper. Okay, mix that in a little bit. But I really want to get after this chicken. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So. Came out nice and crispy. Okay. Oh my God. Excuse me, sorry about that. Wow. That is so tender. Watch. That buttermilk makes a huge difference. I'm in love. That is so tender and juicy. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is really, really good. Like off the chain. I couldn't even just take a bite. I had to stick that whole little flat in my mouth and just take all of it right off. And just about all of it did come off in one big bite. And my mouth was extremely full. That came out really, really, really good. Really happy with the way this cook came out. Okay, I'll take a little bite of my collard greens, but If you're following me, you've already seen me taste these, but they are delicious, and I'm going to have a bite. I just want you to see this, how my juice came out. Rich, thick juice. Not thick, just rich, full of flavor. Okay, I'm gonna have another bite, guys. It's about to fall off the bone. It might all fall off in my mouth again. Okay. Well, it's not super crunchy. It does have a light crisp. I doubt that you can hear it over the fans and everything. Like I said, we had a 99-degree day today, so it's really hot up in here. But I'm really happy with the way my chicken came out. It's super moist and just plump. Like that buttermilk just seemed to permeate every little molecule of the chicken and just plump it up and make it so tender and juicy. Like, I don't care if it's like even crispy at all. It tastes so good. But it is crispy, and it is very flavorful. Okay, it's good. I have got to go sit down and get my feet on. I got to chow down on this, guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that little blue notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you'll be sure and get a notification. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Brightest blessings.